Hi, it's Matt. Welcome to week 37 of me holding trade number 5, which is Alpine 4 Holdings, also was known as Alpine 4 Technologies. Sorry if I keep calling it that. I've changed the titles now and stuff, so it should say Holdings. If you're new to the channel, I'm trying to turn $1,000 into 1 million through a series of trades compounding at 10%. So on paper, this should take 73 trades. And yeah, I'm currently on trade number 5. The first 4 really good, successful, 10% or above. And yeah, trade number 5, holding this for quite a long time now on the anticipation of the NASDAQ listing. And that's the big piece of news for this week. Like, yeah, last week they finally made it onto the NASDAQ. It was on Wednesday. And I think it was a big case of buy the rumor, sell the news. And yeah, when it came to uplisting, I think it climbed significantly in the pre-market, and then it's just lost loads since then. So I think it's down 7% yesterday again, another sitting just below the $3.50 mark, I think. And yeah, not how I expected it to happen, but also kind of anticipated it, I guess. Like, things always happen with, like, you see with Apple loads, like it has a massive run up and then they do their earnings and it just drops significantly. But with that kind of company, there's a lot of people believe in it, so it's always going to return to all-time highs, I imagine, if they keep doing what they're doing. But yeah, ALPP massively dropped on that day, so people going crazy price tags like $20 and stuff. Like, I thought it'd probably reach about $9, $10 if we're lucky, and then it would stabilize, it would go drop again, stabilize, and then it would take years or a year or so plus to get to $10, because I think it should be valued at that eventually. Like, it is a good company to keep doing acquisitions, and that brings me to the second piece of news, which is and another reason why the stock is dropping as well. Basically, they acquired Identify Technologies, and they used this purchase with their own shares. So it's 890,000 shares at $4.50. So you're not going to see ALPP above that anytime soon until this stabilizes. And it's also heavily shorted the stock as well. I don't know if anyone's got access to trading 212. You can see a lot of shares are lent out, which is fair. That's how they make the money and stuff. And it's one of the aspects of this lottery that we all do when we're trading and not investing, that these kind of things can hammer the stock. So it's currently trading in the $3 range now, just above it, I think. Looking at the pre-market, I think it's dropping another 5% today, but let's see. Could always change, you never know. Pre-market's very volatile. But yeah, it's no longer an OTC stock, it's on the NASDAQ. So when things like calm down and maybe like it gets on people's radars and stuff, the bigger dogs, it will start to climb back up again. But with all the shorting, this new acquisition, it's pulling the value of the stock down. But let's see. I think the next major catalyst coming up is the Q3 earnings. So that's something to look for. If they can smash this Q3 earnings, then I think we're all good. And it's just one of these things, like, it's just going to take time for the stock to climb up and people to recognize like its value. But yeah, if it's bad, maybe just something to be worried about. But right now, I think we're still making some good acquisitions. They just need to start making more profit and just like they've got rid of a debt with a stock offering last year, and loads of these companies they're acquiring are making money. I think they made a few which aren't great, but you never know how these things are going to work out. But yeah, no other major news apart from that. There was like I said, the acquisition. The big thing was NASDAQ listing, which really did not go the way I hoped, and I guess as many people hoped. Yeah, which doesn't make sense, because this stock totally makes sense to me. Like, for me, like I'm invested in it. And I'm also trading it. So with this, it's a trade. I'm trading it. Like, I'm just holding on. Well, I don't even know if you consider it trading. It's definitely like some weird challenge, isn't it? So, but yeah, then there's stocks like Tesla just like absolutely running up, and the market valuation does not even make sense. Like, it makes sense to a certain level, but it's so far ahead of the valuation. It's like, I think it reached $1 trillion market valuation like yesterday, and I wouldn't be surprised if it just kept running. Like, it's absolutely crazy. I remember buying it at $300 last year and thinking, man, this is high, and yeah, it's just more than doubled. It's insane. So, and I think it's just, you can't, the market's absolute lottery. It's a bigger slot machine, as they say. So, and it's even a bigger risk and gamble when you're invested in ALPP when it was at OTC. But I think now it's on the NASDAQ is a bit better. It's a bit more, seems more trustworthy and stuff, and institutional buyers can get involved and stuff. But anyway, yeah, nothing much more to say about that. I'll update again next week. Probably not much to say again then. See if the stock starts to stabilize. But yeah, I'm upset about this NASDAQ listing. But what can you do? I think my plan is just hold on till week 52, and I can reevaluate whether, okay, is there anything mega coming up, is there not, and then I can just sell it at a loss most likely, and then just go into the next stock. Because at the end of the day, it's a YOLO challenge. I'm not a financial advisor. This is definitely all for entertainment purposes, whether it can be done or how far I get with it. If I lose it all, it's fine. It's $1,000. I made that from ALPP just trading it last year from like the dollar area. So it's not, for me, it's not like it's not the biggest deal, which is good. But yeah, speak. I'll post another again in a week's time. Take care. Bye.